Hello, Mel Putnam here. The other Mel is not here today with the holidays, and I haven't felt well the past couple of weeks. We haven't had a chance to get together. But as I said in the first video, I'm a huge lover of hair, makeup, all that good stuff. And so I wanted to make a start to finish makeup tutorial for you, showing you how I would do my makeup and my hair on an everyday situation. The video itself was like 13 minutes, start to finish, with the makeup and a little bit of the hair. So I got it all done really quick, less than 20 minutes. And you can see kind of the end here. It's just very basic. I list out all the steps, show you what I do, and hope you like it. So I just got out of the shower. My hair's still wet. It's up in a bun here. I've already prepped my face. I use the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair stuff. I've been using it for like 5 years. Like, you know, I'm 43 and I definitely don't have young people's skin. So I kind of have really freckly, kind of uneven skin tone. So that stuff has actually worked really well for me. So I've used that. I put on chapstick, and that's all that I've done so far. The very first thing that I do, I'm not a huge foundation person. I prefer kind of being able to see the imperfections of my skin and things like that. So I don't go crazy with it. I use Charlotte Tilbury, and I don't do it like a lot of people do because, again, I don't like a ton. So I basically put like one pump on my fingers, and I usually will use just like the littlest bit and put it under the eye, because as I'm getting older, I do have some darker rings under here. And I don't love the look of concealer. How concealer a lot of times is so much lighter than your skin tone. I'm not a huge fan of that. So I always just put like a little teeny tiny bit under there. And then the rest I just put between my fingers and then put on my face. I put it on my eyelids, between my eyes, just kind of everywhere. Less is more for me. Always kind of go like under your chin. So as you can still kind of see my uneven skin tone. You can still see my freckles and all that stuff. And I'm fine with that. I prefer it. I don't like the look of the really thick foundation. So that's all I do there. I am not a huge eyeshadow person. I'll wear eyeshadow on like fancy days or if I'm dressing up or something. But for the normal time, I have a Tarte highlighter palette that I like. And I just take kind of a neutral color and I just put a thin coat of it on my eyelids. And that's all I do instead of eyeshadow. And that is it. I do love eyeliner, however. I have really big eyes, as you can see, and I have really long eyelashes. So I typically, the two things that I love the most are eyeliner and mascara. So I'll start with the eyeliner. I know you're not supposed to do this, but I kind of hold my eyelid and I just go as close to the lash line as possible. And that's it. Sometimes I'll just do it just for saying I did this time, but sometimes I'll do a little bit thicker of a line, just depending on my day. And that's that. I do not do it on the bottom lashes. I don't like the look of that. However, I do have a kind of a neutral looking eyeshadow. And I will put some of that on there, and I'll just lightly line the bottom. Just like that. As far as mascara goes, I have, a friend showed me this. This is called Essence. It's a brand that I found on Amazon. It's the Volume Booster Lash Primer. I just used like a really thin coat of it before I put on my mascara. I don't like a ton of mascara because a lot of people think I have fake eyelashes. I don't. I just know how to use mascara. So I'll put like a really thin coat of this on. Looks crazy, huh? So I'll do that. I'll let it dry. I'm gonna use my fan to let it dry. After that dries, I have this just drugstore mascara I use, Lash Sensational, and I'll just do a thin coat. Thin coat on the top, thin coat on the bottom. And then my favorite mascara is this telescopic mascara, and I just use it just right at the tips. Just a little bit. Now, as you can see, I have thinner eyebrows. I graduated from high school in 2001. And in 2001 and through my high school experience, we thought it was cute to really pluck the heck out of our eyebrows. And we all did it, including me. So God gave me amazing big eyebrows when I was younger, and then we plucked them so thin that basically I had nothing left. So they've always kind of been sparse like that. So I use this Anastasia Beverly Hills, just little pomade color. And I don't know what you call this, like a pointed flat brush kind of. And I basically just lightly line the bottom and color in a little bit. Now, I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube on how to do this, and it may work for a lot of people. I just kind of do things my own way. I don't like the look of a lot of what other people do. So I have made my own way based on my own face and my own issues with my skin and my eyebrow sparsity and all that stuff. So that's kind of what I do. I do that. And then I have kind of like a little flat brush for me to get the front hairs. And I just kind of do this. And that's it. I'm not a blush person either. I don't love blush. I kind of have a reddish skin tone. So I have a contour stick. It's Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I always just make like a little line on my cheekbone. I know it looks really weird. Stick with me. So I use that. And then I just take this and I just kind of push it in. I just put some, just kind of some dynamics into my face versus just kind of all one color. And then like I said, I have a super red skin tone, specifically in my upper cheeks. So I kind of use this. Ooh, look at all those gray hairs. Woo! I'm 43, remember? Yeah, so I just kind of push that in. Sometimes if I'm doing something special, I'm not right now, and I typically wouldn't, but I'll do it just to show you. I do have a NARS bronzing powder kit. Sometimes I'll kind of dab it and just put just a light layer on there just to kind of set it better. But I mean, typically I don't really care. Like today, I wouldn't care. But I'll do it for you. So that's it. So this video, I'm now hitting 9 minutes, and that's with talking. So typically I would have my makeup done in like 7 minutes. My hair's still wet. So now it takes me about 5 minutes to blow dry my hair. I have a round brush. Love these things. And this is what I do. I use the hair dryer to get the, like the base of my head that's really heavy, just to kind of blow dry that hair and get it dry quicker. Okay, so I'm at 13 minutes and 45 seconds now. The video will probably be shorter because I'll probably speed up a lot of that, but that's it. Now I'm on my way out the door. I have my makeup on. Oh, one thing I usually do, I have this Thrive Cosmetics. It's like a lip stain. I use it usually once or twice a day. It's like 30 bucks, but it's just like a stain. I don't like lipstick. I don't even own a lipstick, but I wear this usually once or twice a day. And it just kind of stays on your lips, and it gives your lips a nice little, I don't know, just a little color, and that's about it. So, hopefully you like my video. Hopefully you learned a thing or two. Just keep in mind, you know, I do, in general, I've always loved makeup and hair videos and stuff like that. And I've loved watching them and kind of trying to do what they do, but as I get older, my skin isn't the same as it used to be when I was younger, and so those tips don't always work for me. So I just do what works best for me. So take the tips that work for you, skip the ones that don't, and just be who you are. And I guess I'll look how I look, and you'll look how you look, and it is what it is. So hopefully you like the video. Like and subscribe. If Mel was here, she would say that. Yeah, see you next time.